Welcome to your balance practice. This is flow like river. Flowing river does not get stagnant, where everything moves in the direction of the current. This is what we want when we want to move through life in that flow. So this fluid vinyasa flow opens up into the tightness of your spine with twists and side bending so that we can move in a way just like the river. So really tune into that fluidity, that water element within you, which we are made out of mostly. If you need a block, you can use a block towards the end for some of the yin poses. Otherwise, we'll need a mat. Let's start with standing on your knees and sitting back on your heels. If this is not comfortable, then that's where your block can be handy in between your feet. You can have your knees slightly apart, or you can be sitting up on a block between your hips and your heels. So just take a moment to drop into where you are. You can close or soften your gaze. Soften into the body. Start to tune into that natural flow of your breath. The inhalation as it comes, and the exhalation as it flows out. So tuning into this ebb and flow of your breath, just like the ebb and flow of our life. Allowing ourselves to just really ride that waves. Settling the mind into the breath, into this body as it is. Noticing if there is any parts of the body that may be tight or tense or restricted. Really relax into that. Feeling yourself like a stream, a running stream, from the top all the way down to the base of your spine. Feeling the flow of your breath can move with ease. In that fluidity. Take another breath or two. Really cultivating the mind to move and flow like the river, like the stream. So we're not pushing or resisting or trying hard. So you can gently open up your eyes and take your right hand beside you. Let's start to stretch your left arm all the way up and over. We're going to move here. Circle your left hand forward and around. So your right arm reach overhead, opening up. Exhale is the movement. Inhale, feel the opening into the side of the body. Just circling from side to side, feeling the opening into your rib cage, into your spine. And every time noticing the sense of space and ease, as if you're just flowing in to that same direction of the current. The breath, the flow, and the ease and the opening in this body. And perhaps at some stage there is a little bit more space to go deeper. Then you can take a hand back a little bit more. So working out the distance away from the body that feels comfortable. So you lean back and open up through your chest. If it gets into your lower back and it's uncomfortable, then you can come out of it. Go a little less. Just moving with that flow of where it gets you to. Move with ease and fluid. And then when it gets to a stage when you feel like, okay, there is a little bit more space, you can try to lift the hips off the ground. And come back down and lift as you lean back. Just see how it feels as you explore and just tune in to this flow, just flowing like river. Move the body like river. A few more from side to side. So good and healthy for the spine, the whole spine. One more each side. And then come back to center. Notice how you feel there. We're going to come onto hands and knees. So come onto your all fours and start to move through your cat and cow just linearly now. So the front and back. So as you inhale, let the belly drop, chest open. Exhale to round through your spine. Head relax. And a few more rounds like that. Continue to cultivate that fluidity, that flow with the direction of the current. Flow like river. And it is the breath that is where it's directing this flow. If your breath is tense and short and shallow, then it restricts this flow. When your breath is long and deep, then you can feel the depth of this flow. Just take one more. Then come into your downward dog here. Take a time to get there. Moving through the body like water. Feel the fluidity as you move. Move your hips, paddle the feet, shake out the head. And then when you feel you had enough movement, let yourself be still. Take another breath there. Feet to the hands. Soften yourself forward for a breath or two. Just really drop everything down. Bend the knees a lot as you start to roll yourself up from the base of the spine all the way to the top. Drop the tailbone down. Let the shoulders relax down your back.